Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Edinburg Fire Department Annual Awards Banquet. It is my absolute honor and privilege to stand before you tonight as your Master of Ceremonies. Now tonight, it's about tradition, reflection, and most importantly, recognition. We're here to celebrate the incredible dedication, sacrifice, and achievements of our members over the past year. To our firefighters, officers, support staff, and the families who hold down the fort while you're out and the sirens are wailing, we just want to say thank you. Thank you for everything you do. How about a round of applause for them, ladies and gentlemen? At this time, I'd like to ask you to please rise as we welcome Hector Luna, who's going to lead us in our invocation. We'll have the presentation of the colors by the Edinburg Fire Department Honor Guard, and then followed by the Pledge of Allegiance by Mr. Andres Riojas. So we'll call up Mr. Hector Luna to come lead us in prayer.
Good evening. Close your eyes and feel the Lord in your heart. Lord, we give you thanks for giving us this day, a day to give awards and recognition to those firefighters and first responders. We thank you, Lord, for being with us when we respond to calls and helping those in need. And may each individual continue to challenge themselves and move forward. May this food that we're about to eat be blessed by you, Lord, so it will nourish our body and mind. Lord, may we always have our minds and hearts open for you to be with each one of us. Amen.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Edinburg Fire Department Honor Guard. Ladies and gentlemen, leading us in our Pledge of Allegiance, tonight we are proud to welcome Mr. Andres Riojas.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good job. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for Hector Luna, the Edinburg Fire Department Honor Guard, and Mr. Andres Riojas. Please take a seat. Now, we know that there was some great conversation going on. We know that there was some great food that's being served. So sit back. We're going to start our ceremony in about 15 minutes while you guys are enjoying your meals and your conversation, and we'll come back and get our evening started. Thanks again for joining us. We'd like to recognize some individuals that are joining us here tonight that without their support, without their encouragement, this would not be possible. We'll start with the Honorable Mayor Omar Ochoa that's here. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Councilman Place 4, Jerry Lozano is in the house. Jerry, good to see you, sir. Now, because of quorum notifications, we had to ask Jason De Leon, Dan Diaz, and David Salazar to not attend today because we didn't post the meeting, but we're going to be all right without them here. So we appreciate their support. We'd like to thank City Manager Mayra Ayala, who's here today, I think. Mayra, thanks for joining us tonight. We'd also like to thank Assistant City Manager Tom Reyna, Jesus Sainz, and Nelda Ramirez, and Police Chief Jaime Ayala is in the house. Is Chief Ayala, is he around? I thought this was a red event. I didn't know this was a blue event too, so we appreciate their support and the way we all work together. We hope that you'll continue your food and your drinks, but it's time for us to get started. And with that, I'd like to invite up to the stage the Honorable Mayor Omar Ochoa to say a few words and give us the official welcome to the city of Edinburg. So you come on up and we'll tap dance a little bit. We've got some great recognitions that's going to be going on today, and we certainly appreciate everybody for being a part of it, coming out and joining us today. So we hope that you will be loud, be proud, and always support your Edinburg Fire Department. Mayor?
Excellent. Thank you, Tony. All right. I'm gonna have to elevate this a little bit, Tony. Sorry. All right. So how's everybody doing? Everybody having a good time so far? Thank you. Yes. Appreciate everybody getting together here today. I know that we need to be sellers in the fire department every single day because everything that you all do, you put yourselves on the line day to day, protecting our communities, protecting the extraterritorial logistic in the county as well. I know there was a lot going on this particular weekend, but thank you to the firefighters so much for every single day putting it on the line. Today is a special day because we get to say formally thank you for everything it is that you do. And I know this isn't the first time, obviously, that we've done these awards, but I feel like this one is particularly special for a number of different reasons. One, this year, we will be celebrating 100 years of the Edinburg Fire Department. I think that deserves a round of applause. And if you think back to all of that, the decades that have passed, the people that have come in and out of the fire department, the lives that have been saved and affected, right, by Edinburgh's fire department, it says a lot. And I think this gives us a really good opportunity to pause, reflect on how far our city has come, to have a volunteer fire department, historical center that provides all the information of how it got to where it is today, I think really is an amazing thing. I think also even amazing that it coincides with the 250th celebration of our nation's independence. So this is just a remarkable time to be alive, remarkable time to be a public servant, and to be giving back to the community in the way that we do. I'm going to steal something from Councilmember Dan Diaz. Some of you have heard it before, I'm sure, maybe more than once. But I know that we refer to our PD as Edinburg's finest, but Councilmember Diaz likes to call the fire department Edinburg's hottest. And it's absolutely true. I was actually out a couple of weeks ago with the RGV Fire Cadets. I know they train throughout different cities in the valley. They were in Edinburg for a handful of days, and I was lucky enough to be invited to go out for a run with them. We were out at Municipal Park at 4:30 in the afternoon, blazing sun coming down on us, starting the run, and I lean over and I'm like, you couldn't have picked a morning time to come out here and do this? And the response was absolutely apt. I was like, no, we work in the heat. Right? We need to learn to acclimate and be active in the heat. And that reminded me just what it is that you all do on behalf of our community. So thank you all one more time for everything. Can I please get a round of applause for the organizers of tonight's dinner? And we're looking forward very much to the awards. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you, sir. How about another round of applause for Mayor Ochoa? When he said he was going to borrow Dan Diaz's line, I was afraid he was going to say Buenos Dias, and I was like, it's a tad late for that. But again, I would like to welcome everybody, and I would be remiss if I did not welcome Ronnie Ontiveros. We know her at her day job with Medicare EMS, and then she decided to run for office, and she got elected to the Hidalgo County Board of Tax Assessors, or the taxes of Hidalgo County. Ronnie, thanks for joining us tonight. How about giving her a round of applause? And now we're going to bring up the man of the hour. How about a round of applause for Fire Chief Omar Garza coming up and joining us?
All right. Good afternoon. Before we get started, let's give Tony Fodina a round of applause for all the great work he does. I've known Tony since I was a little kid. He was best friends with my brother. We kind of grew up together, and I told him, can I share the story with him? He's like, yeah, go ahead. So Tony used to live about 2 blocks away from our house. So one day, Tony's coming to the house, and this is when Teen Wolf was kind of hitting, or he was watching Teen Wolf, and Michael J. Fox was surfing on top of the car. So Tony decides to do that. So he's surfing on the car. I'm like, oh, that's really cool, Tony. And then I look, and nobody's driving the car. So I guess Tony forgot about that part. So he ended up hitting my mom's car, and it was pretty funny. But Tony's a great guy, and I appreciate him being out here today. Thanks, Tony. So again, I just want to welcome everybody to the annual awards. It's an absolute honor to stand before you tonight. This is on my script. Hold on. Again, thank you everybody for being here tonight for the Edinburg Fire Department's annual banquet. Tonight is one of my absolute favorite nights of the year. Looking out across the room tonight, I just don't see a collection of personnel. I see a family, and I see the backbone of this community. I want to extend a special welcome to our local officials, community leaders, and special guests who have joined us tonight to show their support. Before we hand out a single certificate or award, I want to address the people who make this service possible, our families, to the spouses, the partners, the children, and the parents here tonight. Thank you. You're the ones who endure the missed dinners, the interrupted holidays, and the sleepless nights. You carry the weight at home when the tone goes off and we have to run out the door. We wear the uniform, but you share the sacrifice. This department cannot function without your love and patience. Tonight belongs to you just as it does to the firefighters. Tonight, I want to take a moment to look back at the department and its accomplishments. The dedication of the team, what drives us forward, and the hard work. I want to go over some of the milestones. Here's a look at what we accomplished this year. The city has approved a $1.6 million to transition over to the regional radio system. By moving from our current standalone system, we're ensuring better and faster and more reliable communication during emergency response. The commission has also approved 2 custom engineered Pierce fire engines valued at $1.2 million each. Production is slated to begin within the next few months, with both apparatus officially in operation by 2028. These engines will be tailored specifically to the operational needs, ensuring our crews have the best tools available. We also received a $92,000 breathing air trader, a critical acquisition made possible by the Office of the Governor and the assistance of our Community Grants Department. No other fire department in our region possesses this type of equipment. Designed with a high-capacity cascade system and a compressor, this trader allows us to fill multiple SCBAs efficiently on scene, vastly improving our long-term incident response. Building on our recent milestones, we have also made massive strides in upgrading our infrastructure, investing heavily in firefighter health and safety, and strengthening our connection with community service. We are continuing our citywide investment to rehab all the fire stations. Fire Station 3 is currently 50% complete, boasting a brand new AC system, an upgrade lighting system, new flooring, and new ceiling tile. We'll be crossing the finish line by installing new garage doors, a state-of-the-art sprinkler system, an updated fire alarm system, and replacing the concrete at the rear station. This project is estimated at a total of $350,000. By securing another critical grant, allowed to purchase 2 full sets of bunker gear, totaling approximately $250,000. This is a major firefighter's health. By providing a second set of gear, we drastically reduced the risk of cancer, allowing our crews to immediately switch into a clean set of turnout gear once the original set has been contaminated on the scene. Through grant funding, we purchased a set of 6 thermal imagers for all first responding units. These tools are absolutely a game changer for search, rescue, and first responding units. A special recognition also goes out to last year, they launched the first Teens Academy. Our Fire Marshal Office launched the first Teens Academy, which turned out to be a overwhelming success and a fantastic recruitment and mentorship tool. They also spearheaded the first Sparky's Bash, a phenomenal community event that have allowed us to engage with our citizens, spread fire safety awareness, and build lasting relationships with our neighborhoods that we protect. And our training. A year ago, we set an ambitious goal for our training division, led by Deputy Chief Ubaldo Perez, to meet all the ISO standards across the board. I'm incredibly pleased to announce that tonight that every single firefighter has met this accomplishment. To achieve this one, to achieve this goal, our firefighters trained 3 days out of the week, representing a massive 400% increase in total training output. Alongside the rigorous schedule, we also developed a comprehensive officer development program. This program is specifically designed to sharpen the leadership and tactical skills of our current officers, which actively mentoring and preparing the future leaders of our department. This intense dedication doesn't make us sharper on the fire ground. It brings us significantly closer to achieving a better ISO rating, which directly translates to lower insurance premiums and better protection for our citizens. To close out the major accomplishments this year, I want to share a shining light on the vital partnership we share with our emergency medical service provider. Over the past year, we have redefined how we work together to serve our citizens, and results speak for themselves. The tactically relocating our EMS units and continuing to cross-train our medics and firefighters, we have achieved a major breakthrough in efficiency. We have drastically reduced our emergency response times to an impressive average of just 6 to 7 minutes. In our line of work, those minutes translate directly into saved lives. Our EMS partners run an incredibly heavy workload, responding to approximately 700 to 800 calls per month. Their dedication under pressure is undermatched, and we truly thank them for their tireless service. To elevate our careers even further, the city just approved a massive upgrade. All EMS units now will be mobile intensive care units. This means every single unit is equipped with the highest level of advanced life support technology and specialized in available pre-hospital care. Thank you, Ronnie, and your crew. Appreciate it. Job well done. In 2025, the department responded to 3,493 calls for service. But behind that, the dry statistics are really human lives. It's the grandmother who's alive today because of our rapid EMS response. It's the families whose homes and memories we saved because of aggressive interior attack. It's the frightened child who's comforted by our compassion on the worst day of their lives. You showed up with professionalism, integrity, and the refusal to quit. Tonight, we're here to recognize excellence. We are here honoring individuals who went above, beyond the already high standards of our department. We will present the awards of years of service, Firefighter of the Year, Suppression Officer of the Year, just to name a few. We will conduct a pinning ceremony this evening, a sacred tradition that marks a formal welcome of our newest members, as well as those hard-earned advancements of our promoted leaders. We will sing and praise the specific individuals tonight. I want to be clear, excellence is a team sport. The firefighter holding the nozzle is only as good as the engineer pumping the apparatus, the officer making the tactical decision, and the dispatcher guiding them. Every award given tonight is a reflection of collective strengths of our entire crews. As we look forward to the coming year, I have no doubt that we will face new trials. The fire service is constantly changing, but our core mission remains steadfast: to protect, to serve, and to be there when no one else knows who to call. I am incredibly proud to be your chief. I am humbled by your dedication, and I am inspired by your bravery. Thank you for everything you do. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Stay safe. Let's celebrate the incredible men and women of the Edinburg Fire Department. Thank you. Appreciate it.
How about another round of applause for Fire Chief Omar Garza, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we all do things when we're 17 and we're not real smart. And yes, I will fully admit to having happened what happened. The part that Omar did leave off was when I tried to get back in the car, I fell off and I ran myself over. But that's just for here, all right? I don't know who's going to be watching this video later, but we lived to tell about it, which was all that mattered. It was all the important part. All right, let's get on to business. Today we are here for a swearing-in ceremony for firefighters, drivers, lieutenants, captains, deputy chiefs, and assistant fire chief. One of the world's most honored yet dangerous occupations. When there is an emergency in the community, firefighters are one of the first ones on the scene. Firefighters are there at devastating ravages of fire, motor vehicle accidents, natural disasters, hazardous material incidents, rescue operations, explosions, medical emergencies, and many other critical incidents. Firefighters are civil servants as sworn officers, following standard policies and procedure for the fire service and standard operation guidelines of their department. They are there to prevent human suffering and death, to stabilize the incident, and to prevent danger and loss of property. So at this time, we will have our swearing-in ceremony conducted by Fire Chief Omar Garza.
If we can have Captain Brian Medina come up to the stage. Will you please raise your right hand and repeat after me? I state your name.
I, Brian Medina,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully and impartially
that I faithfully and impartially
discharge my duties as captain
discharge my duties as captain
of the City of Edinburg
of the City of Edinburg
under the appointment of the department
in the appointment of the department
according to the laws of the City of Edinburg,
according to the laws of the City of Edinburg,
Hidalgo County,
Hidalgo County,
and the state of Texas,
State of Texas,
to my best of my skills and abilities,
to the best of my skills and ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations, Brian.
Thank you.
We need to draw a little bit of blood when you pin them, so that's just tradition.
Here you go.
How about a round of applause for Captain Brian Medina? We're going to bring in our peace officers, so we'd like to call up Adrian Cisneros and Jason Perez. Chief Garza will do the swearing in, and our peace officers conducted by Assistant Fire Chief Gabriel Espinosa.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Gabriel Espinosa. I'm the Assistant Chief. And today I have the honor of swearing in two of our fire investigators who just got their peace officer certification. So they'll be promoting to arson investigators tonight. And I have the privilege of swearing them in. Y'all ready for this new chapter? Yes, sir. All right. So if you can please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Jason Perez,
Do solemnly swear that I will fulfill, execute
do solemnly swear that I will fulfill and execute
the duties of the Fire Marshal's Office
the duty of the Fire Marshal's Office
of the City of Edinburg in Hidalgo County, Texas,
of the City of Edinburg and Hidalgo County, Texas,
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will to the best of my ability
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution and laws of the United States
the Constitution and laws of the United States
and of this state.
and of this state.
And I furthermore solemnly swear
And I furthermore solemnly swear
that I have not directly nor indirectly
that I have not directly nor indirectly
paid, offered, or promised to pay,
paid, offered, or promised to pay,
contributed, nor offered to contribute
contributed, nor offered to contribute
any money or valuable thing,
any money or valuable thing,
or promised any public office or employment
or promised any public office or employment
as a reward for the consideration
as a reward for the consideration
to the office to which I was appointed.
to the office of which I was appointed.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
How about another round of applause for Adrian Cisneros and Jason Perez? All right, we're going to begin by honoring the bedrock of our department, the individuals who have dedicated years, in some cases, even decades of their lives to serving this community. Dedication isn't just a commitment, it's a lifestyle. And as I call your name, I invite you to please come forward up to the stage so that we can present you with a token of appreciation. Celebrating 5 years, Joel Gutierrez. Celebrating 10 years, Adrian Cisneros. Celebrating 10 years, Cassandra Cruz. Celebrating 10 years, Gumaro Gonzalez. Celebrating 10 years, Brian Medina. Celebrating 10 years, Juan Ramirez. We'll move up to our 15-year celebration. Alberto Aleman. Celebrating 15 years, Kevin Gonzalez. Celebrating 15 years, Michael Perez. Moving on to our 20 years. Celebrating 20 years, Daniel Garcia. Celebrating 25 years, Gabriel Espinosa. Chief, you got to run the gamut like everybody else. You got to, how are we going to remember you if we don't shake hands? Celebrating 30 years, Homer Garza. And lastly, celebrating 35 years. How about a round of applause for Waldo Perez? right, all of our recipients, if you'll stay there for a big group picture. How about another round of applause for all of our award recipients? Good job, gentlemen and lady. Next up, we're going to look to the future of the department. Joining the fire services comes with a steep learning curve, a lot of grueling training, and plenty of station chores. The Rookie of the Year award goes to the probationary members who didn't just survive the first year, they thrived the first year. They stepped up, they showed exceptional initiative, and they proved they have what it takes. Our nominees for the Volunteer Rookie of the Year have all shown incredible enthusiasm and a relentless drive to learn the ropes on their own time. I will ask the nominees to please come up to the stage so that we can celebrate you, Miss USA, Miss Universe, you know, the pageant style. The outstanding nominees, Rolando Rodriguez, Juan Carlos Gonzalez, and Jose Cisneros. Come on up, gentlemen. So exciting. Now, in the event that our Volunteer Rookie of the Year cannot fulfill their duties, second runner-up will immediately take their place. They'll be in charge of making the frijoles and carne asada on Wednesday afternoons. All right. A little bit of background about our Volunteer Rookie of the Year. The last 2.5 years, he serving as a dedicated volunteer who's always eager and ready to learn, ready to respond, and is currently pursuing his fire science degree at South Texas College. Our Volunteer Rookie of the Year, volunteer firefighter, Rolando Rodriguez. How about a round of applause for them? Good job. All right, how about another round of applause for volunteer firefighter Rolando Rodriguez? I don't know, by the look of Juan Gloria's eyes, Rolando may have a job in McAllen before the night's over, being selected as volunteer firefighter of the year. Our career Rookie of the Year. The nominees hit the ground running from shift one, demonstrating a work ethic and an attitude that is well beyond their experiences. Our nominee, Career Rookie of the Year, we're going to ask you to please stand at your table so that we can recognize you. Our first nominee, Jason Salinas. Where is Jason? Our second nominee, Richard Garza. Richard's back in the corner over there. Our final nominee for Career Rookie of the Year, Michael Bazan. This year's Career Rookie of the Year, since joining the department as an entry-level firefighter in 2025, after serving the city in another capacity, has stood out for his humility, relentless dedication, and an eager readiness to respond that keeps him constantly on the move to master his craft. Ladies and gentlemen, the Career Rookie of the Year. How about a round of applause for firefighter Richard D. Garza? Come on up, Richard. How about another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for firefighter Richard D. Garza. Now, they say that the best fire is the one that never starts. Fire prevention, community education, code enforcement aren't always the most glamorous parts of the job, but they do save countless lives before an emergency occurs. The nominees for Prevention Officer of the Year have gone above and beyond to keep our community safe through both education and dedication. We'd like to start with our nominees. We'll ask you to please stand. Brian Medina. Adrian Cisneros. And Frankie Joe Salinas. This year's Fire Prevention Officer of the Year is a visionary leader who has raised several $1,000s for safety programs and contributed to the success of the vital community events like the Teen Fire Academy, Sparky School Bashes, and the Fire Stoppers Festival, all while representing our department proudly on the Texas Fire Marshal Association's and SFFMA Fire Poster Committee. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fire Prevention Officer of the Year, Lieutenant Frankie Joe Salinas. Congratulations, gentlemen.
There we go.
How about another round of applause for Lieutenant Frankie Joe Salinas? As we all know, a massive portion of the call volume is medical aid. When people are having their absolute worst day, these are the individuals who arrive with calm hands, sharp minds, and compassionate hearts. The nominees for EMS Responder of the Year have consistently demonstrated clinical excellence and outstanding patient care under pressure. Our nominees, please stand when I call your name. Kyle Ross. Sandra Ramirez. Harasi Elizondo. This individual has been a valued member of the Medcare family for 6 years, and throughout that time, consistently demonstrated compassion, professionalism, and an unwavering commitment to serving the community. They represent the very best of what it means to be an EMT, whether responding to emergencies, comforting patients during difficult moments, or supporting fellow first responders. They always lead with dedication and heart and are incredibly proud to call one of our own. This recognition reflects the outstanding person and professional that she is. Our EMS Responder of the Year, Sandra Ramirez. How about another round of applause for Sandra Ramirez? Now, leadership on the fire ground requires split-second decision-making, a cool head, and an unwavering commitment to crew safety. These officers lead by example both in the bay and on the scene. Our Volunteer Suppression Officer of the Year, for outstanding leadership, mentorship, and dedication to the volunteer ranks, the nominees are Edgar Rios, Mario Salinas, Joel Gutierrez. As a member since 2017 and currently one of the volunteer deputy chiefs, This Volunteer Suppression Officer of the Year balances his volunteer firefighting duties with an unwavering commitment to our community, spending his free time training the younger members and ensuring operational readiness. The Volunteer Suppression Officer of the Year, Volunteer Deputy Chief Mario Salinas. As Mario makes his way up to the stage, we'll continue with our Career Suppression Officer of the Year. For exceptional command, operational excellence, and dedication to the safety and development of their crew, our nominees for Career Suppression Officer of the Year are Joe A. Casas, Eric Salinas, Javier Matamoros. Beginning his journey with the department as a volunteer in 2004 and a mechanic in 2006, this year's Career Suppression Officer of the Year transitioned to a career firefighter in 2007 and rose through the ranks to lieutenant, earning a reputation as a dedicated, fair, humble, and deeply caring leader who's always learning, training his crew, and ready to lend a helping hand. The Career Suppression Officer of the Year, Lieutenant Joe A. Casas. For all of you showing love, Joe's GoFundMe page is now open and available. He appreciates the cheers and chants, but would appreciate the change in cash. How about another round of applause for Lieutenant Joe A. Casas? At this time, we're going to step away from the traditional categories and present 4 special awards. These are unique commendations meant to recognize an extraordinary partnership and an individual act of exceptional merit that happened outside the standard line of duty. Public safety is a team sport, and we're incredibly fortunate to have neighbors and partners who always have our backs, as witnessed during yesterday's fire off of Ingle. The first award is a token of our appreciation presented to a department that has consistently answered the call to assist us, showing true solidarity, teamwork, whenever we need them the most. They've assisted us in securing grants for bunker gear, portable radios, mobile light towers, a fire truck, an upgrade to Station 3 and Station 1, just to name a few. The Appreciation Award goes to the Community Development Grant Management Department. Thank you for all that you do, our Community Development Grant Management. Additionally, we'd like to extend a special thank you to 2 partners who have consistently had our backs and supported the team. Mike's Barbershop and Walmart number 429. Their reliable support during both the Fire Prevention Festival and the Back to School Bash made a massive difference, and we truly appreciate their outstanding dedication to our community. So how about a round of applause for the Community Development Grant Management Department, Mike's Barbershop, and Walmart number 429. All right. Mike's Barbershop is up next. And the team from Walmart 429. How about giving them a big round of applause? Let's have you shift down a little bit to the left. Just there you go. We'll get you in between both backdrops here. Give us a wave to the video. How about a round of applause for our Community Development Grant Management Department, Mike's Barbershop, and Walmart number 429, always there when we need their assistance. For a true firefighter, the desire to protect and serve doesn't switch off when the uniform comes off. The next honor is a meritorious award presented to a member who, while off duty, encountered an emergency situation and acted without hesitation, utilizing their training to protect life and property. I like that table right there. Did y'all get some special dessert? While off duty, this firefighter was in a far right turn lane at the intersection of Nolana and 23rd Street in McAllen. That's when he heard a large crash behind him. When he looked back, he observed a single cab box truck that had rear-ended a Metro McAllen city bus with significant impact. He immediately activated his emergency lights, performed a U-turn, and positioned his take-home unit to block lanes 2 and 3 of southbound traffic, establishing traffic control. He contacted Edinburg Dispatch and requested they notify McAllen Fire Department Station number 5 for extrication at the location, advising of 1 critical patient. He then conducted a rapid scene assessment report. The driver was discovered hunched forward and rotated approximately 180 degrees in his seat, facing rearward. Both his legs were pinned between the box truck's driver's side door and the rear passenger side of the McAllen Metro bus. He quickly checked the bus occupants. All initially stated they were okay and uninjured, except for 1 elderly male passenger who requested evaluation by EMS. He then retrieved his department-issued medical bag and performed an initial assessment on the trapped driver, a Hispanic male, approximately 60 years old, who was unresponsive. He applied a pulse oximeter and obtained a heart rate of 76 BPMs and an oxygen level of 42%. The patient briefly responded with a reflexive head jerk. He did not appear to have his seatbelt on. The firefighter then provided a manual C-spine stabilization. Once McAllen Fire Department arrived, he assisted by applying a cervical collar while extrication was performed. Fire personnel used a ram bar to separate the box truck from the bus. The driver was successfully extricated, and he assisted with transferring him to the EMS stretcher. The scene remained in control while McAllen Fire Department before he cleared the scene. Ladies and gentlemen, the Off-Duty Meritorious Service Award presented to Lieutenant Jason Perez. How about a round of applause for Jason Perez? How about another round of applause for Lieutenant Jason Perez? And now we arrive at the highest individual honors of the evening, the Firefighters of the Year Award. These individuals embody the very core values of the department: integrity, courage, selflessness, and a dedication to duty that inspires everyone around them. They were chosen by their peers for their outstanding contribution over the past year. Our nominees for Volunteer Firefighter of the Year, they balance life, family, and the day jobs, yet still manage to show up consistently to answer the call and serve the community with pride. They are Joel Gutierrez, Alberto Aleman, Rolando Rodriguez, having served the department for 15 years since joining as a volunteer in 2011, this individual is one of the top responders always available and ready to lend a hand wherever it's needed, and truly dedicates all of his free time to keeping the community safe. The Volunteer Firefighter of the Year is Volunteer Firefighter Alberto Aleman. While Albert is making his way up to the stage, we'll introduce you to our Career Firefighter of the Year. The nominees represent the gold standard of professional service. Day in, day out, they bring unparalleled skill, a positive attitude, and an unanswering commitment to excellence in their shift, an unwavering commitment to excellence in their shift. The nominees for Career Firefighter of the Year are Philip Villanueva, Jason Salinas, Rolando Reyes, after starting his career with a neighboring department, this individual brought his talents to us in 2012, beginning in the fire marshal's office and later moving up to suppression, where he is now serving as lieutenant. With over 32 years of fire service experience, the Honor Guard leader is deeply knowledgeable EMT, humble and dedicated mentor to both firefighters and city staff, and a great leader, always ready to assist those in need. The Career Firefighter of the Year, ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant Rolando Reyes. Talk about an incredible lineup of nominees and recipients. How about giving them one big round of applause one more time? Now, before we officially wrap up, I want to extend a true, heartfelt welcome, thank you, and it's a pleasure to see her joining us here tonight. We have Edna Snyder, that is Chief Sean Snyder's widow, in the house today. How about giving Edna a big round of applause? Edna. I've said it once and I will always say it. Edinburg has a true gift in the leadership that they choose for their fire departments. We know all the great ones. And of course, they all got their training in the big city of Alamo, like Sean Snyder, like Omar Garza did. So we appreciate what the city of Alamo does to bring leadership here to the city of Edinburg in the role of fire chief. But we're very thankful for them. How about giving a round of applause to the wait staff that made sure everybody got a meal today? A banquet like this would not be possible without the family support. We want to thank you for your patience. We want to thank you for your sacrifices. And we want to thank you for your unwavering support. To our firefighters, gentlemen, ladies, please stay safe out there. Look out for one another, continue to make this department proud, and know that we as a community have your back. You are greatly supported, not just by the people in this room, but the community that we all serve. We want to thank everyone for attending tonight. We hope that you will enjoy the rest of your evening, enjoy the socializing, and please get home safely. Thank you again for joining us.